Hey everybody, so just wanted to talk quickly about the outcome of the OCOs that I put in last night. So today is Wednesday, it's April 12th, and I had two OCOs set up. So the first one was for COIN, COIN, Coinbase Global. And then the other was BLDR, which I'll get to in a second. Neither one of those orders got triggered, so I want to talk a little bit about what I'm going to do as a result. So the first one, again, COIN, I had put in an order, a limit buy order for 66.18, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 66.18, and unfortunately. It got as low as 66, let's see here, 29 or 25, somewhere in that ballpark. So unfortunately, I never entered the trade because it didn't hit that point, and it bounced pretty quick here. However, as you can see some price action here, it doesn't look like it bounced and kept going up. So it does look like it might be continuing this pullback here. So I think what I'm going to do, but definitely if there's any seasoned traders out there that want to offer a little bit of input here, I would love to know what your thoughts are on keeping this order intact. So I'm actually going to leave it here with a stop, I don't know why I have it this low. I thought I would have done it here, maybe below here. So I got to look at why. Let me see here. Let me just pull this up. Sorry. So my stop, I actually put, I think, below here. No, that's not true. Below here, right here. To be honest with you, I can't. Right now, I'm drawing a blank as to how I landed on the stop that it did. Maybe I was just trying to create a little buffer here, somewhere below this point. But regardless, I think what I'll do is I'll kind of keep this order intact for tomorrow, see if it can hit this demand zone and bounce up to here. I would have a target. Let's see, my first target is 76.09, so a little before here, around here. A little bit higher, and then so that's my second target, and my first target is 72, which puts me let's see here, connection loss, so right about here. Okay, so anyways, I'm going to keep this intact, but I welcome any seasoned traders out there who think I should cancel this order before it gets triggered. I mean, definitely you could argue that we hit here and it hasn't hit this high. So this was Tuesday, April 23rd to kick off the day. Big move there. Seems to be pulling back to see if it closes this gap here. But I view this still as kind of one move. I know this right here is somewhat closing this gap here, and it did bounce. But I'm just going to make sure my stop is below here. To be honest, I'll probably raise my stop just to be a little bit more conservative. And I'll probably go below here because this looks like a little demand zone, right? If we have this rally and then a base here and then a rally here. So I'm going to put it just below here. So I'm going to raise my stop so it's a better ratio on the trade. And like I said, I'll have a target up here and a target down in this 72 range. So that's COIN. The next one was BLDR. This was my initial target. I mean, I had an entry here, so there's no way. I didn't even come close. So what I'm considering now is just kind of raising everything up a level. So, obviously the numbers are off, so bear with me, but putting one target about here, a second target, let me put that back there, but taking this target, taking this target here, putting it, we'll say, about here. Let me move this down here. Geez, sorry. I don't know why this isn't cooperating. Okay, so putting that there. So having one target here at 93.51, another target at 94.54, but then raising my entry to about here and my stop to about here. So if I were to do that, if I take this, move it, look at that, it's roughly the same ratio. Pretty good R&R there. I could even bring this down to here, right? So if it closes the gap and bounces again, and that's still a, almost a 1.5 R&R. So that looks pretty good. So anyways, that's what I'm considering here. Obviously, there's a chance that it bounces off of this demand zone. But whereas I was going, initially my entry was down here, I feel like to jump up to here is just kind of chasing it. So I'm just going to play the more conservative route, see if it, bounces off of this demand zone and works its way up higher. Maybe it's planning on testing 100. I don't know if historically it's ever gotten to 100. It doesn't look it. Let me just go out a week. Yeah, so it's never gotten this high before, as far as I can tell. So therefore, to me, I don't know, maybe we're approaching 100. So I'll just kind of mark this here. That works. All right. So anyways, that's my thought. So I'm gonna adjust my OCO for BLDR, but I am gonna keep the OCO there. And then the other trade I'm gonna set up for tomorrow, it looks like there's kind of, here there was a balance zone for a little bit, just kind of chopping left to right here. It eventually broke this, and now it seems to be kind of chopping here in this demand zone. So my thought was, seeing if I could get something like this, have it continue, to work its way down, somewhere bounce around here, because it's done that 5 times, 6 times even. See if I can get here, and then hopefully it kind of works its way up to here. And that would be my thought on this. So that's a pretty good, 1.67 R&R. I would set a target. Let's see here. I'd set one target, probably a little bit lower, about here. And then I would set my second target. So this one's at 46.75, and I would set one just, about here for my second target. So again, an entry of 44.46 with a potential first target of 46.76, and then the second target of 47.42, give or take, approximate. So those are the 3 things I'm looking at for tomorrow. So that's Roblox, RBLX, that's COIN, and that is BLDR. All right, so would love thoughts from any traders out there, preferably seasoned traders that know what they're doing, because I certainly don't. I have, in this case, obviously, for those that can tell, BLDR and COIN are both supply and demand strategies, and then the Roblox trade here is more of a balance theory trade here, which I'm also learning about. So anybody who's seasoned in these strategies, I'd love any input that you might have. All right, thanks. Take care.